What up, guys? My name's Joy. So we're gonna do my Horizon Zero Dawn review. I'm just gonna kind of rush through it real quick because I don't have a lot of time, and I've already done this review once, and I have to redo it again because the voice quality didn't record for some reason, so you couldn't hear my voice. Anyways, Horizon Zero Dawn. I hit level 50 in 2.5 days. Played it all very hard. Here's my review, cut and dry. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be honest. Some people, fanboys, fangirls included, may not like this, but you're going to have to deal with it. So, this game is touting in every review I've read so far, it's an RPG. Open world RPG, game's 10 out of 10, blah blah blah. Graphically, the game looks amazing, no questions. How's the gameplay? Great. Gameplay, bow and arrow versus the robot, Robo Dinos or whatever, is amazing as well. The downside is it lacks a lot of what make other RPGs great games. You can get the best armor and items in the game in the first major city you encounter. So after you leave your tribe that shunned you in the beginning, the Nora tribe, you set out for a city known as Meridian. And you can get the best weapons from the hunting lodge there and off the vendor. I know, that's a big spoiler, but that's where the best gear is in the game. That right there pretty much defeats any purpose of going forward unless you're motivated to complete the story. And that pisses me off. As an RPG player, that really makes me angry. Because, like GTA 5 or Assassin's Creed, even Assassin's Creed does this, though. You can get the best gear in Assassin's Creed now with no effort at all. But in GTA, you unlock weapons based on your level. I think 120 you get, the minigun online, right? Okay. GTA had a progression system, though, in its online mode that worked. Now, I know Horizon has no online mode, but other RPGs like The Witcher 3 has crafting of armor and weapons to keep you playing after you beat the story content and DLCs. Side quests in Witcher 3 give you, better weapons depending on your level. If you're level 41, you do a side quest, you get a 41 weapon or armor piece or whatever. There's a reason to keep playing Witcher after you beat the story, or after you beat the DLC stories as well. There's a reason to keep playing. This game doesn't have that. You can get the best items in the game, best armor in the game, best weapons in the game within the first city you encounter, pretty much. And there's not a lot of armors really to begin with. I think there's 15 armors total, all with different resistance stats on them, and then if you mod them, they'll gain more resistance to maybe something else or the same stat depending on what you mod with it. But that's it. You can't find any armor in the game aside from the armor that I'm wearing in the picture here, which is the best armor in the game, but it acts like Ezio armor in Assassin's Creed. It's locked in a tomb somewhere, and you have to progress through the story kind of to get it. It's like they spent so much time ripping off every other RPG in this game that they took one feature from Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, the Far Cry series, Witcher 3, and left out many other features that made those games great. So again, armor crafting from Witcher 3, weapon crafting from Witcher 3, a reason to go out and play the game at level 50, which is the max level, by the way, in Horizon, to go out and keep farming T-Rex mobs and resources, so I have something to do once I have beaten your game. There's nothing to do once you beat the storyline. It's a one-and-done type game, and again, if you get the best loot within the first major city you encounter, that defeats the purpose. A lot of the NPCs in other cities and other towns can only, unless they're, like a quest giver or the hunting lodge guys, you can't really interact with them. That kind of sucks. They'll just give you a short dialogue, so they feel kind of lifeless in their own right. The story for the game is amazing, but again, like Last of Us, once you beat it, you're never going to touch the game again. So I'm hoping in DLC they give me a reason to go out and keep hunting dinosaurs and stuff like that, but as it is right now, I have no reason to keep playing the game. No reason to start a new game and do that. Now, I will give a shout out to my fiance. She picked this game up for me. She allowed me to play this, and in 2.5 days, I've beaten it. I've hit the max rank. I've unlocked the best gear in the game, and I have nothing to do in it. which is a shame, but I was a bit on the fence by buying this game to begin with. But it's still a good game. It's a good game, but it's not worth what the retail value is of it. Let me put it that way. It's not worth $80. Combat's good, story's good, but the RPG elements that you've come to expect from a game like Witcher 3 do not exist here. A lot of the RPG elements, like the Assassin's Creed towers, those are here. The Ubisoft towers or whatever, you know, that reveal the map. Those are the long necks that you can climb and override, and they reveal the map and stuff. You know, the armor I'm wearing in here you get from a tomb like the Ezio armor in Assassin's Creed, and the best weapons and loot you can buy off the vendor or get from the hunting lodge in the first major city you encounter. And that's that. That's Horizon Zero Dawn. That is the game. So much for all that touting of RPG that IGN keeps doing. Side quests, once you hit 50, continue to still reward XP and skill points, as well as like caches for resources. But again, you can't craft armor. You can't craft weapons. What's the point in killing a giant T-Rex in a side quest or going out and exploring your open world if there's no other gear and all the best gear I can get within the first couple hours of the game? It really hurts the game, and I'm hoping in a DLC or even a patch update they do something with that. Give us hunters a reason to go out and, you know, kill a T-Rex or something like that. Not another hunting lodge, but give me like armor crafting, weapon crafting, a reason to go farm those materials to do that, not just for ammo and fucking pouch upgrades. Are you fucking kidding me? So again, it's like they took these features, one feature from every successful RPG, and didn't add more successful features from those RPGs because they are playing it too safe and whatever. Okay, it's fine, but you need to do that. If you're going to add one feature that worked, you need to add the others that work too. And they didn't do that. So my review for this game, if I were to give it a score, it'd be a 5 out of 10. I know that's pretty low. I gave it a 5 out of 10 though because, again, the story is good. The foundation of the story and the story conclusion is amazing. I love the story. But when I see these review sites touting exposition, saying, oh, it's, you know, this great RPG, it's amazing, it's immersive, blah, 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 blah. No. It's nowhere near Witcher 3 level of goodness. The combat's good, the dino robots are good, the story's good. That's all I can say for it. Customization, the amount of armors, weapons, things to keep doing after you've beaten the story, they don't exist in this game. And that's a problem. So they need to fix that. Because I do like this game. I want to keep playing this game, but I have no reason to keep playing it after I beat the story one time. You know, like it's a one and done type deal. At least with Witcher, I still had things to do. Open world stuff to do, and I don't have that or don't feel the need to go out and do that in this game because there's nothing to get. If you've got this armor and the best weapons off the vendor, you don't really need to go get anything else. So that's Horizon Zero Dawn, guys. That's my review of it. It's pretty harsh, but it's the truth. Maybe I'll upload a T-Rex kill. I have a T-Rex kill I can upload for you guys on the channel, which is pretty cool. Early game T-Rex kill. I think it was like level 20 when I killed it, but and it's on very hard, so. But there's just, it's a good game one time, but until I think if they do DLC for it, which I'm hoping they do, they add a lot more that made like Witcher 3 great. You know, things to do for people who are max level in this game, because I still want to play it. The combat's great in this game. Graphics look amazing, but for an RPG, there's not enough here to label your game an RPG, and that's a real bummer. So with that said, guys, it's Friday. My name's Enjoy. Have a good one. That's my review of Horizon Zero Dawn. I gave it a 5 out of 10, just because, again, it took me less than 3 days to beat this game, and I have no reason to play it. And it's a shame. But my fiance picked it up for me, so I guess that's okay too. I was on the fence about it, and I didn't want to buy it myself. Doesn't mean it's a bad game. It's a great game. Great, like I said, great story, but the word RPG does not really fit the bill for this game. Yet. Hopefully in DLC they can rectify that problem. But anyways, guys, my name is Enjoy. Have a great Friday. Take care.